Alright, now right here, what you gotta recognize is simplify, assume that all variables represent positive real numbers. So you basically gotta combine like terms. Alright, so shall we have 5 radical 3 and negative 2 radical 3? Well, 5 minus 2 is gonna be 3 radical 3. And then I have radical 2 or 1 radical 2, positive 1 radical 2, and positive 4 radical 2. That'll be 5 radical 2. And then just stay like that. We cannot combine a 3 and a 5 because the radicals aren't the same. Over here, here we need to work to see if we can get the same radicals, okay? So when we try to simplify this one, we see that again, we need to remember that, all right, the perfect squares are 1 times 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 6, 4 times 4, 3 times 3 is 9. I'm tired, man. 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5, 36, 25 is 5 times 5. 6 times 6 is 36, 7 times 7, 49. You can keep going, but for the sake of this one, we want to pick the largest perfect square. So 108 can be broken up into 36 times 3. Right here, for 12, you can break that up into 4 times 3. And then this one can be broken up into square root of 4 times square root of 11. So now, right here, you have 8 times the square root of 36 is 6 radical 3. I'm going to write this right here, 8 times 6 radical 3. Then right here you have plus 5, the square root of 4 is 2. And then you still have square root of 3. And then you have minus 4, and then square root of 4 is 2, and then square root of 11. So when you simplify this, you get 8 times 6 is 48. So 48 square root of 3 plus 5 times 2 is 10 square root of 3 minus 8 square root of 11. So you simplify this. 48 plus 10 is 58 square root of 3. Alright, square root of 3 minus 8 square root of 11. Now for this next one here, it's cube roots. Alright, so perfect cubes, 1 cube, 1 times 1 times 1 is 3. Oh my gosh, y'all, I don't know why I just said that. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. It's 3 ones. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. Alright, 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. Alright, I'm going to stop there because that's higher than what we need. So, these are perfect cubes. So this one, we can break this down to the cube root of 8 times the cube root of 2, right? 8 times 2 is 16. This one, we can break down to the cube root of 27 times the cube root of 4. Alright, I'll come back to this one in a second. But anyway, the cube root of 8 is 2. And then you just have the cube root of 2. This one, you have, let's see here. 27 should be 2. The cube root of 27 is going to be 3. And then the cube root of 4 is just the cube root of 4. Now, right here, you have plus 2 times the cube root of, let's break 54 down. So 54 can be broken down to, let's see here, 27 times the cube root of 2. So now the cube root of 27 is 2. use another color. I'm sorry, the cube root of 27 is 3, so you have 2 times 3. Cube root of 2. So anyway, I want you to see that you have this cube root 2, cube root of 2, plus, sorry, this one if you simplify it all the way. 6 cube root of 2. So if I add those up, that's 8. So you have 8 cube root of 2 minus 3 cube root of 4. Let's all jump it up together, but that's your answer right there. Did not mean to put that mark there, but you got the idea. Alright, the other thing I wanted to talk about was the distributive property. Alright, it says simplify, assume that all variables represent positive real numbers. So we're going to distribute right here. So you have 2 times 3 is 6, and then radical 6 times radical 2 is radical 12. And then right here, 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. And radical 6 times radical 3 is going to be radical 18. Now we got to simplify. Alright, can we simplify this right here? So this would be times the square root of 4 and the square root of 3. And this would be 10 times the square root of 9 times the square root of 2. Anyway, the square root of 4 is 2. And the square root of 9 is 3. So we have 12 radical 3 minus 30 radical 2. That would be our answer right there, our simplified version. Over here, same thing. So the cube root of 12 times 4 cube root of 2 would be 4 cube root 12 times 2 is 24. And then right here, distribute the cube root of 12 over here. So 3 cube root of 108. Now we got to break this apart. Remember your perfect cubes. Alright, perfect cubes are 1, 2 cubes 8, 3 cubes 27, 4 cubes 64. Alright, 5 cubes 125. So I'm going to stop there because it's bringing all we need. So I need a perfect cube factor for 24. So I'm going to go 8 times the cube root of 3. That's 24. And then right here, for 108, I'm going to go half of that, which is 64. And then 2. So right here, the cube root of 8 is 2. And right here, the cube root of 64 is 4. So right here, we will end up with 8. Cube root of 3 minus 12. Cube root of 2. So there we go, final solution. Alright. Alright, so for this one, it says consider the following rectangle. Here are 2 sides. We know in a rectangle these are the same, right? Opposite sides are the same measure. You learned that in geometry. Anyway, determine the perimeter. Well, perimeter, you just add all 4 sides. Alright, so I'm going to do that real quick. I would write them all out, but it'll take up a lot of space, so I'm just going to add them as I go around. Oh, that should be 10. Alright, well, no, I'm going to write them out for you so you can see them. Alright, so we have 2 radical 6 plus 2 radical 6 plus 2 radical 10 plus radical 6 plus 2 radical 10 plus radical 6. See? Right there twice, and right there twice. So anyway, we can add up all the 2 radical 6's, right? So that one, and that one all get added. So 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So 6 radical 6 plus, and now I'm going to add up these two right here. I'm going to add up this one and this one. Alright, they're only 2 radical 10, so that's 4 radical 10. So the perimeter is 6 radical 6 plus 4 radical 10, or square root of 10. Now in the same token, so let's find the area, where area equals length times width. So I'm going to go 2 radical 6 times, hold on. Times 2 radical 10 plus radical 6. So 2 square root of 10 plus square root of 6, like that. So now 2 radical 6 times 2 radical 10 is going to be 4. Right, 2 times 2 is 4, and then square root of 60. 10 times 6 is 60. And then 2 radical 6 plus, times radical 6 is going to be 2 radical 36. Because square root of 6 times square root of 6 is square root of 36. And then we just need to simplify from there. Trying to think, is that perfect square? Yeah, you got 4. Let's see if it's 1 larger 16. No. No, so 4 is the largest one, largest perfect square that goes right here. So you have 4 square root of 4 square root of 15. And over here you have 2 times 6. So now 4 square root of 4 is 2. And that's 12. So anyway, you get 8 square root of 15 plus 12. That's the area right there. Again, you can't add those up because they're not like terms.